Hey guys, time for Tackle Tip Tuesday. You know, we're starting to get in that mid to late summer, and that Squarebill is going to start coming into play. You know, lay downs on the river, just rock and things like that. And you know, I want to talk to you about the rod the rods that I use for that situation. Whenever I'm squarebill fishing, I always have two rods laid up there. I have a rod which is kind of an open water rod, you know, your rock and things like that. And it's going to be a little bit limber than my other one. You know, it'll be like a 7-foot medium, you know, pretty soft. That way I can really fight those fish. But fishing laydowns, you know, to me, fishing laydowns with the squarebill is a lot like spinnerbait fishing. You know, I want to get that fish and I want to get him away from that laydown. And also, whenever I'm fishing those laydowns, I'm using heavier hooks, you know, thicker wire. You know, like this is the new Booyah Flex here. I've got heavy hooks on that. And therefore, I need a rod that can sink those hooks, but yet still good enough tip that I can kind of walk that crankbait through that laydown. So I'll go more to like a 7-foot medium heavy, but I think that's important. You know, a lot of times in the past, I'd either get that fish on that laydown and he would, you know, he would jump and come off, which tells me I wasn't getting those hooks sunk in there. It's different in open water, I believe, because you know, you can kind of lay into him. On a laydown, a lot of times I may be walking the bait through with my rod up high, and he may hit, you know, and I really need to get those hooks set in. And I use, you know, the norm kind of rock fishing, open water fishing, I'll use 16 on a squarebill, sometimes 14, but on laydowns, you know, my favorite's 18. It floats the bait high, and it's really tough. You know, I can get a fish on, scratch it up a little bit, not worry a lot about it, and just keep fishing. And I don't have to worry about whenever I get that fish on about him breaking me off. So you might try that the next time. Just remember, a little bit heavier rod, you know, around cover, and thicker hooks, more diameter hooks, you know, and a softer rod and finer hooks around open water. So the next time you go, give that a try.